Bishop Eddie Long is the pastor of one of the largest churches in the southeastern United States, the 30,000-member New Birth Missionary Baptist Church just outside of Atlanta. On September 21, 2010, two men filed a civil lawsuit against Long, accusing him of abusing his power and seducing them into having a sexual relationship with him.
What's up, everybody? This is Anthony, and I wanted to come and talk to you guys. Sorry, I'm hungry. About a subject that's been all over the news and all over the internet. It's about the, let me make sure I get his name, excuse me, his name right. Bishop Eddie Long. And I know a lot of people are like slandering him and saying, okay, well, yeah, he did it. Now, he shouldn't be a pastor. He shouldn't be this. He shouldn't be that. But the story that I'm seeing and reading is flawed. Like, seriously flawed. Like, one of the stories says, and this is on, what website is this? I don't even know what website. Oh, blackvoices.com. It says, a fourth lawsuit has been filed against Atlanta area pastor Eddie Long, alleging he coerced a 17-year-old into a sexual relationship during a 2005 trip the two took to Africa. The suit filed, like the others, okay, whatever. It says, on the first night in Nairobi, Long asked LaGrange to come into his room, where the youth told the pastor he was having difficulty going to sleep. The suit states, Long provided Ambien, a sleep aid, and they both took the drug according to the lawsuit. Long then gave LaGrange a hug, kissed and licked the youth's lips, and rubbed the teen's chest, according to the lawsuit. They slept in bed together that evening, and during the rest of the Kenya trip, the lawsuit states, adding they went on shopping sprees. Now, the title of that article is Fourth Lawsuit Filed, Man Claims He and Long Had Sex. Where does it say in that article they had sex? What does it say anywhere in what the boy said that they had sex? Now, my thing is this. I'm going to post some pictures too. Because in these pictures, it's like they're saying that they're sexual pictures and, oh, what is this man doing? You know, taking these type of pictures and sending them. Okay, first of all, one of the boys broke into his office. So if he breaks into his office, I'm almost certain his cell phone is there. Because if he's like my pastor, my dad rarely ever had a cell phone on him. It was always in his office. So it's just like, okay, maybe they sent the picture to themselves. And I can see if it was some type of nude picture. Okay, there is one questionable picture. And he has on like some biker shorts and like a armor shirt. He took it, but that's just like, okay, he works out, so he took those pictures. So, and another thing, they're saying that he sent them to him. Okay, now if you have all that to lose and all that at stake, why would you send that to somebody? Because if they're 17, that means they're not in control of their phone. That means their parents are in control of their phone. So why would he send those pictures out knowing all that he had at stake? I mean, I'm just kind of iffy. I'm not saying that he didn't do it, so by all means don't think in this video that I'm saying that he didn't do it, because I don't know. I know there is some crazy stuff that goes in the church. Been in the church all my life, so I'm not saying that he is too far-fetched that could not have happened. But it's just like the stories that's coming about, they're flawed. So flawed. First of all, you're 17, and I know a lot of people say, well, they could have been scared or whatnot, whatever. But I always think is, why does it hurt you so bad now? Why didn't it hurt you then? What kept you from telling that story when you were 17? You were 17 in 2005, 2010. That's 5 years, so you're 22 now. So what made you hold on to that story for 5 years? For 5 years, you kept this in and haven't said anything. Now, all of a sudden, like, that's my look on, like, everybody who does that. Like, it's just like, why don't you tell the story when it happens? Why is it? Because it's never, you know what? This person touched me today. It's always, no, this person touched me, or like the Catholic people, too. This person touched me back when I was 8. Okay, you're 43 now. Why didn't you say anything then? I don't know. That's just my look on it. Like I just, the whole story to me is just like it's like a hoax. I mean, I'm not saying that he didn't do it. If he did do it, it's just like, man, just accept it, get over it, quit trying to lie. That's another thing. If you do something, tell the truth about it. Then you don't have to remember anything because you just told the truth what happened. When you lie, then you have to lie on top of that lie, but you have to remember the first lie because the second lie goes with the first lie, and then the third lie goes with the second and the first lie. So it's just like it's a whole bunch of intertwining and shit that doesn't need to happen. But I don't know. I did want to speak on this situation because I'm just like it's flawed and it's stupid. I mean, I'm not gonna say that stuff like that does not happen in church because I mean I can tell you some stories of some things that's happened. So I'm just like, if he did do it, just come up, confess. Because I mean, if you did that, I mean, you're low key a child molester, if you will. But I don't know. The boys to me, this just seems like a hoax. It seems like they're gonna drag this out, and I can see on the news where they're saying this was a hoax or whatnot, whatever. Because it's just like, how do you prove that? 5 years down the line, how do you prove that? What are they subpoenaing cell phone records, cell phone pictures? Did they do that in this trial? Because I know they can do that. They'll say they can't, but yes, they can. If you subpoena that, you can see whose phone it came from, when it was sent, what time it was sent, all that shit. But yeah, so leave your comments. Let me know what you guys think of the situation. Let me guys know if you did it and why. Let me know if you didn't think he did it and why. But as for now, I'm sorry. In the background, I'm watching The Matrix. So if you hear that, yeah, Trinity just died and Neo's getting a bullet out of her. But anyway, as for now, this is Anthony, and I'm out. Oh, and I'm gonna post the pictures. I think the thing is down here with the link to Black Voices so you can read all the sites. Okay. Bye. Okay. So I had to come back and do a little bit more because I just watched the video afterwards. I'm gonna post in the beginning of this. Girl, how the hell are you gonna accuse me of child molestation and you broke into my church? You broke into my church, we pressed charges, and now all of a sudden, in the same instance, they're gonna come back and say, oh, well, you touched me when I was a minor. And the judicial system, if you will, court systems, is going to go for that. Like, what the fuck? If that's not the biggest bowl of hogwash I've ever heard before in my life, like, they just broke into this man's church. One of them is like going to court for criminal burglary charges, and then now all of a sudden his comeback is, oh well, he touched me, and everybody is going along with it. Sorry guys, I gotta take a message. I tell you the damn truth. I love the United States, but sometimes we can do some silly shit. Talking about he bribed them and coerced them with lavish money, gifts, and cars. Now I know you're working for the pastor or whatever. Oh, and get into this. That's what I wanted to say. Like the thing that makes me believe that he knew what he was doing. On the flip side of me saying that I don't think that the story is flawed. In these pictures, excuse me, the boys that he had working around him were obviously gay. But yeah. And these pictures are a mess.